original cast again. Like Nero might be the main protagonist again.
Which a lot of fans wanted. A lot of fans were. That was what.
Nero.
Well, a lot of fans also decided that they would have rather had Nero fleshed out than get the Abomination DMC.
Like,
I cannot
Nero.
tell you. I cannot. Fuck you. Fuck Nero. You don't talk that way about Virgil's son.
I loved Nero.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, fuck Nero! Fuck Nero!
Nero's my favorite of the three, dude.
Frickin'...
Let the hunt begin.
Frickin'... I can't tell you how many...
I was about to start a broadcast, but I got overshadowed.
I can't tell you how many frickin' times I saw on forums and the frickin' Devil May Cry wiki and shit.
Actually, you know what Devil May Cry game I want, which would be fucking awesome? A Sparta prequel.
Yeah, that's something that some fans want as well. However, other fans are like, there's no way we could live up to the hype of what Sparta was meant to be. Because theoretically, Sparta was meant to be more badass than even Dante was up until the events of Devil May Cry 4. It was only in Devil May Cry 4 that Dante was credited with having supposedly surpassed his father, and even that was just something said by various people who had seen Dante in the storyline. It's noted as being speculation by those who are still living that Dante has now even surpassed Sparta. However, that only occurs in number 4, and it's noted in-game as being speculation.
Actually, that's
so.
True,
for all we know,
if we get another game with Nero and Dante, Virgil's not gonna be in it.
Virgil is still a fan favorite. There are a lot of calls. To find some way to have him back in the series, but...
Not the boss from waiting. Yeah.
I think what we're gonna get instead is more confirmation of Nero's status as Virgil's son. That way, in the future, it can be more of a Virgil passed the torch to Nero rather than... Well, Virgil's here, and now we have this new white-haired person, which vocal minority of fans deny is even Virgil's son.
At the end of 4, Virgil's the one that wields the Yamato now, so they can get you off that.
Well, in 4 Special Edition, it was a prequel while you were playing as Virgil.
Yeah,
Your
gameplay... That was before Virgil fucking been taken over by
this is before 3 happened.
Mundus. Yeah, it was before 3 happened. It was before Mundus took over and before Dante killed Nero Angelo. Frickin'...
And another hint of why their fucking father and son, Nero.
Yeah, Nero Angelo, I know. But the same vocal minority that denies... The same vocal minority that denies Nero is Virgil's son, they quote the fact that in the original Devil May Cry, it was Nello Angelo instead of Nero Angelo. However, what they fail to take into account is it was always meant to be Nero Angelo. The only reason why it's Nello Angelo is because back then, frickin' translation from Japanese to English was not so good as it is today.
There
Their R's are replaced with L's a lot. So that led to Nello Angelo instead of Nero Angelo as it was meant to be. And the vocal...
Devil May Cry 5, they said Nero.
The disc I played, was the original for PS1, and it had Nello Angelo.
PS2, my dude.
Right, PS2, sorry. Fucking PS1.
Fucking PS1 can't handle those combos.
Yeah, I know. Fucking... But yeah, I had the original frickin' disc. It had the name as Nello Angelo, and as I went through, I realized that what they meant was Nero Angelo, as in fallen angel. Virgil's devil name was always meant to be Fallen Angel, Nero Angelo. However, the mistranslation called it Nello Angelo and gave the vocal minority a chance to hide in technicalities and scream into their little pacifiers that Nero isn't Virgil's son! If it was, it would be Nero Angelo, not Nello Angelo! Even though it was meant to be Nero Angelo, it wasn't!
You know what's hilarious in that fucking Virgil story in the special edition of Devil May Cry 4? You know that one girl that Virgil looked at in the beginning scene? That was...
You end up finding out that was Nero's
They're like,
mom.
oh, he gave him the sexy look, that's his mom. It'll be neat if the new one has like that scene, and then they actually have Nero's mother in the game.
Yeah.
Like, Nero actually finding his mother.
Another reason
like Dante don't even have to be in this one. Like,
another reason that the minority is arguing Nero isn't Virgil's son is because in the original cut of the game, there was going to be much heavier emphasis on the fact that Nero was Virgil's son. However, due to time constraints, they had to basically cut those parts out in order to meet their deadline. And the finished product only had a couple slight nods to the possibility that Nero was Virgil's son. So these people started screaming at the top of their lungs that if it wasn't explicitly stated, it's not true. Virgil is not Nero's son because they never put it in like they meant to. I'm of the opinion that if that was what they were going for when they made the game, then it's pretty obvious that that's what they were going for. Especially since even with the cuts they had to make, they still managed to allude to it. I mean, if they'd cut out all possibility entirely, maybe that argument would have some weight. But even though...
That scene when Nero turned Devil Trigger was like super fucking obvious. I had some people say, that's just the power of the Yamato doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
sure. Which is fucking stupid.
Nero's demon in the back, that little fucking shadow thing in the back, looks similar to Virgil's Devil Trigger. And
not just that.
Line, I need more power.
Yeah. Frickin'. Not only that, Yamato had been surrounded by how many devils? Seriously. Frickin' the scientist dude was literally doing experiments on Yamato to try and use its power to create living suits of demonic armor. That sword was exposed to so much devil energy, and you expect me to believe that this one time it just decided, oh hey, this is a different kind of devil energy than I've usually seen. I'm gonna reform myself now. For no reason other than it's a different energy signature. No. No. You fucking inconceivable bellend. That's not logic.
Oh, I love you.
I liked Nero's combat. It felt really fun being able to pull enemies to me and go to town on them.
Combat is so fun.
May you find your worth in the waking world.
I didn't have very much fun playing as Dante in that game. I know they were kind of building it up throughout the whole series. Dante's specialty is swapping his fighting style mid-combat and doing these super intricate frickin' combos, but I was never that good. When I was playing through Devil May Cry, I generally I liked the idea of sticking to one class, getting really good at that one class, and going through Devil May Cry in your own particular style. Whereas in Devil May Cry 4, if you weren't good with all of Dante's moves, that was a huge part of his combat repertoire you were unable to access because he was so dependent on swapping stances mid-combat in number 4.
You didn't really need to do that in 4, exactly, you know. But the only reason why
you don't really need to breathe, you know. Except you do.
It's true. I had Devil May Cry 4. I didn't necessarily need to keep swapping styles left and right and everything in order to do it. I could do it.
No, you don't need to get through the game. It's just not nearly as fun and fluid.
Here's the thing, though, about that. When you saw videos like that, most people that did that were playing on PC. It's a lot easier to literally switch left and right from style to style on PC than it is on controller.
I'm gonna jump on GTA now.
I don't see how that bears
trust me, a lot of people played it on PC instead when they were doing those weapon switches.
Granted, that has less than no effect on the point I raised, though.
The point I'm trying to make is the fact you wouldn't be able to really play like you saw in those videos anyway with a controller. That's the point I'm making. I mean, even like in Devil May Cry 3, like in Devil May Cry 3, there's like a move you can do which you could constantly keep dive kicking, jumping off the enemy repeat over and over and over again. I nearly break my controller trying to do that jump. I can do it like a roughing around like 3 times.
I think I actually broke one of my controllers doing that.
yeah. Either way, I can do it up to like maybe 3, 4, 5 times at best. But on PC, however, you can keep doing it endlessly though because of the fact that the keys are easier to reach and you don't have to worry about breaking the crap out of your keyboard.
Right. I'm still be that as it may, that doesn't affect the fact the combat to me while I was playing as Dante, it felt like I was playing it slower and less fluid than it was meant to be played. It very much felt like I was only taking advantage. I know, and while that's an explanation as to why other people were able to do better, that doesn't affect the fact that it still gives that feeling when you try to play normally. When you try to play normally, at least in my experience, I started to feel like I was only using like half of the shit that Dante could. Whether or not that's because the other half you need to use a computer to use, that's still the impression I got, that I was only accessing half of what he could do. Understand?
Yeah.
Like, I understand what you're saying.
I'm loading into your session.
Okay. I understand what you're saying, and it is a valid point. People can do shit on the computer with it that they simply cannot do on consoles. However, while that affects the reality of what you can do, that doesn't affect the feeling of having the feeling of only accessing part of your character's kit. Whether or not you could feasibly access the rest of it, you still get that feeling that you're only accessing a part of it, you know?
Yeah, you can still technically access on a controller, you just won't be able to do it as ridiculously fluidly on PC. You can still swap between them by simply pressing up, down, left, right.
And that's the feeling I'm talking about. You can still get through it. You can still get through the game. It just doesn't feel nearly as fluid as I feel like Dante's moves should be. And whether or not that's because you need to be on PC to do that kind of fluidity, the fact remains that as I'm going through the game, it feels a little less fluid than I would expect from Dante. I understand the reason behind it. I'm just saying that that is in fact the feeling that I got when playing through. I felt like I was much closer to using Nero to his full potential as opposed to how I was using Dante.
That's because a lot of Nero's combat focuses literally on his arm for the most part.
Oh, my head. I haven't smoked my first non-marijuana or tobacco. You know what? Never mind. I don't smoke. No one in the world smokes. Smoking's just a myth.
Alright.
There was never any ice. Ice is just a myth.
Oh my goodness.
But yeah, there's something I need to do. I haven't had my first conversation of the day. Yes, that is contradictory, but what have you?
Alright, dude, bro, I'm here.
I would rather sound contradictory than get a stream friend in trouble, so I'll contradict myself all day long. I like swimming in the air, god damn it! My favorite thing is to dry off by jumping into the ocean. Get on my level.
Oh my goodness. That's a gigantic contradiction.
The session you're trying to join.
The dude bro you are searching for has not been found. Please leave a message after it be. What?
I'll go to another server. None of you hears anything. That goes for the viewers too.
Hey Rob, you're on GTA too?
Yeah, I went.
I'm going to another server so Dayton can join.
Wow.
You don't hear me coughing. Just pretend you don't hear me coughing.
Are you okay, man? Are you dying?
I don't know, man.
Is it a small cold?
No, it's a large cold. It's one of those triple XL colds. Yes, I am using one of those urban inhalers.
Did you ring your bell, dude, bro?
All jokes aside, though, I actually do use an inhaler. Well, I'm supposed to.
Hey, Sathan, you know my GTA character is an ex-homicide cop?
Your character has become a cop?
No, he's an ex-cop.
Oh. Cool.
If he was a cop, it would make sense of what the stuff I does in the game.
Right. Well, sort of it would. I mean, frickin' Sons of Anarchy brought it up. Frickin' occasionally the US government backs specific criminal organizations. That way the more undesirable criminal organizations can't get a foothold. Basically, better the devil that you can control than the devil you can't. So, to that end, the government's basically sided with Dark Lotus. Dark Lotus is sponsored by the US government now. And everything we do is in the interest of keeping the true evil out of the world.
So it would make sense if my guy was still a homicide cop?
Or if you were still in touch with some of your old connections, yeah.
Okay.
Hey dude, bro, are you over here in the pit where Dark
My guy is one of those flashy people you see in the movies with the flashy suits that chase people over rooftops and stuff.
Still haven't found you.
And figuring out murders.
And Sammy's much more at home in the courtroom.
I'm in a session full of 4 people if you want to join that one.
Alright, I'll join.
I'm in a session with one of my friends.
Who?
One of my college buddies.
Oh.
Yeah.
I thought it might be NY. I joined a party that NY was in earlier. Or not a party, a lobby. NY Giants, the dude who gets pissed whenever you call him the New York Giants.
I never met this guy.
He doesn't honestly get pissed, he jokingly get pissed. Like, God damn it, I tell you guys every time.
Alright, Nathan, do you have a heist started?
No, I've just been lounging on my yacht.
Did you want to go on your yacht or start a heist?
I guess we can... I don't know. Probably the yacht just long enough for me to pack another conversation. And then, pack
another conversation.
And then we can do a heist, just the 2 of us, so we can get some really good money, alright?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. I'm gonna join you now.
Hey, me and my club is ready, dude, bro.
So after I'll start the second heist.
Was a horrible. Sure. MacGruber was a horrible movie.
Oh shit! Hey Rob, you want to be in the Titan? Not the Titan, the fucking whatever that thing is when we're at the finale.
But that means we'll have to split the cut.
Hey, all Rob got to do is show up at the finale, and even if he only gets 15% for a couple $100,000, it's still worth it because he didn't do anything. He only showed up at the finale. That sound good, Rob?
I'm almost at 1 million. I'm trying to close the gap.
I'm at 1,076,000 because I just paid the 2,000.
I need, I need cash a bit more. I'm at 945,000.
Let me through the yacht.
And
Kill them!
Who are you fighting? Who are you fighting?
Really? We bully that motherfucker.
Yeah, but he does take the corner. Literally fighting regularly.
Not if you bully him into a corner.
And if you're a strength skill,
I'm a skill build too.
Okay,
Alright,
again.
I'm more around line of
fuck you, I'm on my yacht. If you're not allowed to wear a bikini on your yacht, where the fuck are you allowed to wear it?
Hey, baby.
Cameo, I'll pay you extra this.
My guy is apparently so called
I call her Amio. Sounds like a good friend for me. Amiel is a freak. She likes to sit there and watch while Sammy gets a lap dance. I've sent you guys pictures where she's just freaking staring in the corner.
That's my word.
It's like a creepy photobomb.
Get away! AoE!
Are you wearing Henrik's scar?
And see, this is why I was in the bikini.
Yes! Got him out of it! Oh, there it is!
Dude, I'm too scared of fucking walking over it, so give me the fucking short shorts again.
You need to save...
Yeah. Look at that!
You need to save yourself a freaking actual swimsuit, dude.
I do, it still does it. Watch.
Switch to that swimsuit.
Wait, see this? Oh, wow. Doesn't even matter.
Try taking off the shoes.
How do I do that? Can I do that in the
I do not know.
Hey, can I go there? I want the cigar.
That's not a cigar, that's a blunt, but fine.
When I go here, it becomes a cigar.
Then you must bring your own, because Sammy keeps no tobacco on board, it's all weed. Although I guess it's not
straight off cigar. By the way, cigars aren't as bad.
Well, yeah, it can be the freaking shell of a cigar. That's what the old school version.
No, it's funny.
Just
This fight ends up becoming easier. This fight ends up becoming easier when I swap weapons.
Just pretend I came with my own cigar, okay?
Or how about this? Now that I know your character likes cigars, Sammy will keep a small, special. She'll keep like a cabinet of them on hand, specifically for when your character comes and visits.
Okie dokie.
Hell, she'll even make sure to stock your favorite brand. Spare no expense.
I might take some of these tattoos off.
What you guys talking about, Smokey?
I'm a minimalist when it comes to tattoos on girls. You might not be able to tell from Sammy because she does have a few tattoos, but every tattoo that Sammy has a story behind it. I don't like tattoos on my character enough to just have them, you know, just to have them.
By the way, you know, my guy was a homicide cop in Liberty City before he came here.
Alright, dude, bro, what we meeting next?
So what, you were born in Paleto Bay, then went to Liberty City, and then came back?
Born in Paleto Bay, went to university, then went to police academy, and became a homicide cop, and the only job opening was in Liberty City. So I moved there after I got up so high, got up higher in the ranks, I came back here and continued the job.
Sammy was born in Ireland. Her family was killed by the IRA, or not the IRA, the Irish Mafia, so she enrolled in the IRA in order to, 1, train up enough to be able to handle her own, and 2, possibly make some connections with the Irish Mafia to find out who she needed to kill and when. Eventually, she found out that one member of her family
Hey, turn on your shit! Turn on your shit!
Oh, you going to the Forbidden Woods, dude, bro?
Yacht services. Yacht defenses on. Yeah, give me a minute.
You switch games? Alright.
Well, you just ditched Athley?
Alright, I'll be back. Mom just got home. She needs help with groceries.
Nathan,
I'll be back.
It's not letting me take any weapons in your fucking...
Yeah, that's because the yacht defenses are on.
It's not doing anything to Buddy. Yeah, I know. He's in a flying fucking car. The yacht warned him, and then he was just hovering above us, and then nothing happened. He was directly above us, super fucking close. Oh, the yacht's shooting at him now. The yacht's shooting at him now.
Well, I'm going inside. I'll be back.
Oh, this stream is suddenly turned into a GTA discussion.
Athlete, you should get GTA 5.
I already have enough PS3. Plus, on top of that, all the random players just ruined the game for me.
Then don't play with random players.
But then, if I had to jump in with only with you guys every time, then that'll be the only point I'll ever make progress.
What the fuck you talking about? If you jump in with us, you'll make money like crazy.
What I'm saying is,
Not getting it. You just said if you jump in with us, you're not going to make any progress.
Think about it for a minute.
Yeah, I am. It doesn't make sense.
What I'm saying is, if I get it, you know, just forget it. I suck at this one thing.
It's going to be one of those things where he calls me in the morning and says, okay, we're going to come over today and do it.
Okay.
Well,
I love you.
Hey, Rob, come to Sathan's yacht.
I'm going to hang something over this doorway.
He really should have muted his mic. Jeff deleted you?
Alright, I'm back.
Nathan, this guy is on the fucking boat, and your boat ain't doing shit. Let me get a gun, please. Please, allow me to get a gun. He's trying to run me over right now.
Yacht defense is off.
And you invited me into the yacht after I killed him.
Oh, I guess I'll solo Lawrence.
Why you sound like you're like so depressed? Well, I guess I'm so Lawrence.
Sorry, what?
Athlete, you alright, man?
Yeah, alright.
It's okay.
Oh god, I hear my nightmare.
a cheesecake. Oh, you. Oh, you.
Yeah. Hey, Satan, turn back your air defenses. These heroes are dead now. And he fucking flies away. Who's that douchebag launch?
What's his name?
Oh, snap. I'm back.
Rob, you want to run the house with us?
I fucking love that. Please don't let the unidentified aircraft spoil your time on board. GoldenEye 421, send message, no. Just no. The reason Sammy has snazzy suits is because she's all about the high life she was introduced when she was introduced to when she became a CEO.
Suits are like my guy's main thing.
You like Barney Stinson, you go to sleep in your suit jammas?
Fuck yeah! Barney's one of the best characters in a fucking comedy show. He has to
lie. He has to lie perfectly still at night so he doesn't wrinkle his suit jammas.
Fucking love that.
Except then he ended up dropping the suit jammas for freeballing it with the frickin' the nightgown thing the Marshall frickin' got him onto.
Yeah. What the fuck is this?
He sent me a message. I sent GoldenEye a message saying no. He replied, pussy.
That's pretty great.
I'm gonna reply ... no.
Alright, so you want me to go? Robert, you gonna go back? You want to try to get this set up here or lobby hop? What are you saying?
Huh?
You want to try to get the setup through the heist here or lobby hop?
I didn't know we were having to dick with setups.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Hey Rob, can we do setups here or try to get the lobby since we got that golden do after us? Oh yeah. This song is fucking perfect when we were actually in the fucking episode.
Yeah, it is.
Why not have to fucking wear the bright yellow fucking...
Okay, so you may have to bite the bullet and go buy one of those shorty shorts that you actually do like.
No, it's probably the sandals on the shorts that I want.
Yeah, fair enough. It's one of the reasons why I don't have the Samuel wear sandals. That, and it is kind of strange to go into a hot tub wearing sandals. I got it all wrong. Wrong freaking part of the song. Also, Dayton, I cannot help but notice my symbol is still a middle finger instead of a diamond.
I fucking forgot, I'm sorry. I gotta go.
Please get to it sometime soon.
Oh my goodness, the reach!
Huh?
I'll get to it.
Thank you. I'm not trying to be a bastard about it. It's just something it keeps catching my eye, and I'm like, oh, alright, I'll remind him.
All I smell is fucking stew, and it's making me so hungry because it smells so good. My fucking grandmother's
Cheesecake. When I get hungry, I can... Oh, you. That's gonna be my default response to that ridiculousness now, because you know very well how it's ridiculousness. I've explained the ridiculousness of it to you many times. That's why you keep going through it. You know it's ridiculous. You know very well cheesecake is not made with cheddar cheese, nor is it made with pepper jack cheese. Because it's made of a different kind of cheese. There's more
cheese for cake. You don't use fucking block cheese.
There are more than 2 to 3 kinds of cheeses in the world.
Oh my goodness!
Alright, Ashley.
You managed to one-shot me.
It is damn good cheesecake.
I like cheesecake with
That's
with
probably because all
with raspberry jam on it.
Dude, bro, that's probably because the whole time you were eating it, you thought you were eating cheddar cake, and it fucked up the taste from a placebo effect. If you've honestly been using that, then yes. Although I don't think you've actually been using it. I think you're just trolling.
You are a dumbass motherfucker. That's like me making corned beef. I just take beef and put fucking corn in it. Piece of shit and cornbread, just taking normal loaf of bread and fucking sticking corn in it.
Put an ear of corn in it, yeah. Yeah, he's trolling.
Christ, oh my god.
You want? This is not Amelia Bedelia, nigga.
Nathan, invite me back to the yacht, and by the way, buddy... Oh, he
died! I'm gonna send him another message saying no.
What the fuck did that lady do to you, Rob? You shot an old woman on the street. Fucking shooting up Toledo Bay. Now everyone's fucking running in fear now. Rob, help me kill GoldenEye. Help me kill GoldenEye. He's been trying to kill us this whole time. What the fuck was with that laugh?
I just sent him a message saying no. Motherfucker. He's raging.
What did he send you something else?
No, but he did try and fucking apparently suicide bomb us. And I just replied no. I get a kick out of the fact that all I've had to do so far is press a single button and say no, and I've utterly thwarted this guy.
Rob, watch out, he's closing in on you. Okay, Rob, I'm gonna invite you to my CEO so I don't accidentally shoot you. Fuck you. Saved your ass, dude, bro.
I sent him a message saying, sorry, there's on the hunt now. No matter how ineffectual they may be. Uzbekistan.
Okay, Rob, let's rush him.
Meanwhile, Sammy's back on the yacht, smoking a blunt. Just like, not my problem. Little Japan comes in, spills Little America's juice box. Now, it's my problem.
Rob, one flick and he's fucking dead. Somehow fucking survived that headshot. I think he's fleeing right now.
Well, I did straight up tell him you guys were on the hunt now, so he might be feeling a little bit victimized. In the flying car. No! Then yacht services, yacht defense off, and homing launcher on.